Hey. We were talking about making money when you buy, and what I got in some garage sales and stuff like that, and return customers. To hit on the return customers one more time, I had a customer that I bought a lot of phones off of, and I mean a lot of phones off of. I think I got like, I think it was 14 phones total. Um, they were all iPhone 6 and iPhone 7s. I forget what I actually paid per phone, but it was really low. And you'll see what I paid for this one. This is about a month later. She updated her personal phone. The rest of her family updated the phones, and she wanted to keep her phone. But I picked up an iPhone 6. I paid $20 for it. It's unlocked. Nothing's wrong with it. And I also picked up, let me find where to go over here. I also picked up an i3 HP computer. It is a DV6. I paid $20 for this. So big profit there. And that's what I get. Is she told me what she wanted for them. I get great deals from her. She is a really good return customer. And I'm sorry, I'm going to take a drink. So return customers are important. People say they don't get return customers selling to you, and I do. I do all the time. This is just one. She texted me, said, "Hey, I got this and this. You want to come by and pick it up?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm on my way," and did it. So other stuff I did get. It stopped raining. I did talk about the joystick I got in some computer games. I picked up an erector set with a hard case. These go for different amounts. It actually matters what you get with it. This one has some mechanical parts to it, stuff like that. These pieces, these different types of pieces. I'm not totally sure what the value is of this total. It does have some motors in here and stuff, but I did pay only $3 for it. If it ends up not being worth anything to resell, my kids have tons of erector set stuff, so I probably end up just giving it to them. I talked about the Sony DVD recorder already. I picked up a PlayStation 2. Everyone knows what PlayStation 2 is. And I picked up this stack of games. Nothing really exciting. This stack of games with it. I'll go through it real quick. I paid $20 for it all. I got, MVP Baseball 2003, Grand Theft Auto 3, Call of Duty, the big red one, Call of Duty, the finest hour. I got Madden 09, MX versus ATV, Untamed. This actually is a good seller. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I got a Siphon Filter. I'm sorry, Dark Mirror. Dead to Rights for the GameCube. That was in the group too. NCAA 2005. I got San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. I got Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. Madden 06 and Arctic Thunder. So what this was is I sell PS2s for $50 local, and I put one game with it, and I just, what the hell did I just do? There we go. So this is just nothing really exciting there for games. I mean, nothing like, oh my God, wow, that's a big button. No, nothing real exciting. My big deal for today was $40 for a laptop and an iPhone 6. Most people will pay more than $40 for an iPhone 6, let alone get, and then I bought a bunch of little stuff. Literally, I went to a church sale and I got stuff like this Linksys Wireless G connector. I got some mice for $0.25. This cost $0.25. I try to buy a lot of stuff at church sales. Then I got a couple old things. Let me grab them both. That's the PlayStation. You guys know what a PlayStation looks like. I believe I paid $5 for both these. I think one was 3 and one was 2. I don't know how much this thing is. It's old. It's complete. It's brand new, but it's old, but it's brand new. Never been opened. It's the Topps Discovery Kit, and it's got some damage right here, and that happened right in front of me. They had a little sticker there, and they took it off. I was like, oh. But I don't know if that's worth anything. I honestly don't. Then this here is really, really cool. It's a battery-operated air remote control bulldozer, and it came with the box and everything. That's earbuds. You don't care about earbuds. It's in really good shape. I mean, really good shape for what it is. There's no corrosion in the remote control, and I believe this is from the 80s. It might be earlier, but I think it's from the 80s. And I'm into that kind of stuff. This actually might be earlier. And it doesn't say, and I didn't look it up or nothing. But it looks like there's a few more different things to go with it. And it came complete in a box. I think I paid $3 for this and $2 for the other one at the garage sale. So them, I don't know. Let's see. And then I shipped stuff. So I got this 100-pack of, people are going to be like, wow. This I just had in my car. It's just another computer game. It's a case of 100 of the hard sleeves for discs. I go through them a lot for loose games. And for some reason, the last month, I found like 4 of those. And I paid $1 for a case, $1 for each one. So not a really big money-making day. I mean, I'm looking at, like I said, it matters what I sell this iPhone 6 for. I've gotten up to $200 for them. I've also sold them for $150. So $20, I'm not going to lose. There it is. I made my money when I bought. I'm going to make money. It's going to happen. I know I'm going to sell this more than $20. I know it. The computer, I'm going to sell that for more than $20. I bought it where I can't lose money. I just can't. I could take the motherboard out of that computer and sell it and make money. But we'll talk about that in a second. So the importance was this was from a return customer. This was a return person calling me. They knew I was going to buy, and they made the offer. You kind of know what I paid for the lot now. I actually got a better deal when I bought the lot because none of them would power on without being charged, and I wasn't going to sit there and charge them all. So I made her an offer, and she took it. This one here, perfect. It's perfect. Let's see. What else did I do? Oh, I did buy. I had a customer give me a Craig 1982 receiver. It works, but it needs cleaned up. I'm going to get inside and make sure the solder points and all that are good on it. And go through it. I'm not sure the value of that either. Like I said, I didn't spend very much money at all today. My biggest buy was the PlayStation lot. And I got something else at that. I think my wife bought it. I think it was a hat or something. I don't know. But I bought that. So that was a, I'm not going to make as much profit on that. I'm going to sell the system for $50. And most of them games are, I'll just throw them in more systems. I got probably like 20 to 30 PS2s out in my garage. I just bring them in, take them apart, clean them 100%, put them back together, put them in a bundle, put them down on a shelf in my basement. And then when people call, like, hey, do you got a PlayStation 2? Or, hey, I literally take one picture of a PlayStation 2 and say, there you go. Or if I got like bundles like, oh, there's a Grand Theft Auto 3 bundle and there's a Need for Speed bundle, I'll do that because I got like 10 of each game. So someone call me up and go, or message me, do you got that bundle? So, sure do, even though I just sold 3 today. I still have it. One picture, tons of money because it's just a PS2. You can do the same thing with phones. If you got like 10 iPhone 6s, they're 64 gigs and they're all unlocked. The IMEI number is not that important. You're going to say, yes, I have an unlocked iPhone 6 64 gig. There is silver. And I just leave them up. People are like, oh, do you have it still? I'll offer you this. I'm like, dude, I've sold 3 of them today. I'm not going to go that much lower on it. So it's a good way because I've had 2 people ask me, why don't you have a lot of stuff listed? I don't have to. Like I sold a Nintendo. Guy's going to pick one up tomorrow. I have 7 sitting downstairs. And I got like 4 up here. And I put very common games with them. Usually Mario Duck Hunt. And I got a stack of those. So they're like, oh, well, do you have one? Do you have it still? Yes, I do. I have one. Boom, done. In and out. So that's another little trade secret of mine. I don't have to post tons of ads. I'm always there. And every single person messing me, they think they're getting the last one or they think that's all I got. But then when they find out, they're like, wait a second. You sell phones? Yeah, I sell phones. Do you got a 7 instead? Sure do. I got a 7 instead. Or, Hey, you got a PlayStation 2? So you got a PlayStation 3? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and get you to a PlayStation 3 instead. Um, happens all the time. It happens all the time. People ask me if I have more than what I listed, and it just happens. Or I got a PlayStation 3 to trade in. I really like that Nintendo. What can we do? We go from there. We do some deals. But how do you make your money when you buy? I want to hit this. I really, 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 really want to hit this. People are flipping out on a page that you make your money when you sell it, and that's your profit. Well, no crap. Okay. The saying is when you make your money when you buy, or you buy to make your money, and how you want to say it is, you have to buy right. It's the first step in the process of making money. If you mess up buying, you do not have a chance to make money. So let's just take something. Let's just say, I'll just grab the CD, okay? I mean, it's a game. Need for Speed, okay? This is Need for Speed Underground. Let me get the right way. Need for Speed Underground. Let's say this product is going for $10. Now, this people are like, well, the market fluctuates, blah, blah, blah. We can get into market research. We know the percent usually of dropping. It's called, predicting the market. When a new iPhone comes out, you know that the next iPhone is going to drop down in price. Usually you want to go off what the retail selling of new is going to go. So you don't want to sell an iPhone 6 for $500 when you can go to Walmart and get one for $200. Let's see. So let's say these are selling for $10. And you go out and buying them, and you set your price at, I would want to buy them at $5 and make $5. $5 profit. But let's say you go out and you find them and you offer someone $2. You just made yourself a little bit more money or a little bit more protection. Okay. But let's say you go out and they're worth $10 and you're like, oh, I know these games are worth money. I'll give you $10 a piece. Oh my God. You just lost money. You just lost money. And breaking even is not it, because your time's money. Time is money. So you have to know how to buy. It's the first step in the process. And that saying is just basically telling you how important buying is. That's all it is, guys. That's it. People are taking it way too serious about that one little saying, is you make your money when you buy, and that's true. It's the first step and one of the most important steps in the process. Because these people are going to be like, the market's going to drop. Well, people are selling Nintendos for $25 online, but I'm still selling them for $50 to $60. Because I'm selling myself, I'm giving them warranty. How about you sell your iPhone 6s for $150, I'll sell mine for $200, and we'll see who sells them first. I'm selling mine for $200 because I offer a warranty. Even on the used ones, I can fix every single part on this phone. So why not? There's a difference. There's people out there to say you can't do it this way, you can't do it that way. There's no wrong and right way, but there's the right road and the wrong road, if you get what I'm saying. There's a fork here, and here's the right way, road and the wrong road, and this road over here, the right way, has more forks. It's still going to get you to the top. It's just a different path. Now, there is the wrong way when you're buying stuff that's worth $20 and you're spending $30 on it, you're done. You just bought yourself out of profit. But I can buy myself into profit if I go ahead and I buy right. You buy right. I mean, I used to work for a very large retailer, okay? And I might have mentioned this in the past. Let's just say they're the #1 retailer in the world. I know that they have gone and they said, hey, we're going to buy these pumpkins from these people. This farm, we're going to buy these pumpkins. We're going to pay you this much a piece. Oh, well, this guy over here is going to offer them for less. We don't want your pumpkins no more. We're going to buy them over here. They bought smarter because now they got it lowered. There's less risk in losing money. Buy right. So when I say buy right, another term is, let's say these have been selling for $10 on eBay for 5 years. It'd be easier if I had a game that actually does sell. I don't know. I want to say, let me think of a game. Let's say this is Earthbound. for Super Nintendo. Everyone knows what Super Nintendo is, or they should if they're in flipping business. Earthbound is a game that goes for a good amount of money. It ranges up and down 20, 30% like this. Okay? It just matters on the time of year and all this good stuff, but it's been steady around that price. It hasn't gone down $200 in price. It hasn't gone up $200 in price. It's steady. This is where flipping comes in. You're not flipping new phones. I was told today, because I said I've been flipping stuff for 20 years. I have been flipping stuff for 20 years. The person goes, well, you've been saying that you've been flipping iPhones for 20 years and they haven't been out for 20 years? No, I've been flipping products. It doesn't matter if it's iPhones. It doesn't matter if it's Samsung phones. It doesn't matter if it's pagers. I used to flip pagers. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what it is. It just doesn't. If you know how to buy, you can make money in almost anything. You can sell remote controls. You can sell memorabilia. You can sell sports signatures. You can sell anything. It's all about buying. And the people that don't know how to buy are usually out of business faster than anyone else. How to buy means you don't want to get too much inventory for yourself. You don't want to buy too much inventory. So that's part of buying. You don't want to have too little inventory. You don't want to get known on the street that you have phones and then people keep calling you up for an iPhone 7. You don't have one. You don't want that. Yes, it's going to happen once in a while, but you don't want it every time. Buying is probably one of the most important parts, and you're going to spend more time buying than anything else because you're always searching for that phone. You're always searching for that game system. You're always searching for that computer. You're going to spend more time buying. So if you're spending more time buying, why wouldn't that be the most important part? Because when you get the stuff, testing it takes this much time. Listing it takes this much time. And actually selling it takes this much time. It's the searching and the buying that takes time because now you have other people searching and buying for your stuff. It's that easy, guys. Why do you think a big #1 company in the world has buyers? They pay people $40, $50, $60, $70, $80,000 a year just to buy for them. That's what they pay. They will pay these people to go out and buy for them because buying is that important. Now, I get what you're saying. They got customer service associates. They're not in there going, hey, would you like this candle today? This candle does this. The candle's on the shelf. The customer service rep sits there just in case you have a question. There's what? In the #1 company in the world, 40 people in that building helping you out at any given time. So them buyers are like, hey, let's buy these candles. Oh, these posters are really good right now. Hey, this toy is hot. We're going to buy this toy. This toy is hot. And that's why they're the #1. Buying is that important. You've got to know how to buy. And if you look at any company, any company, they have buyers. And they pay their buyers really well. Why do you think that? Why do you think the top corporations in the world have buyers and they're paid probably, I would say 99% of the time, better than the salesman? That's right, because buying is that important. So you make your money when you buy. That's where that all comes from. I don't understand when people get so defensive, about stuff like that. You make money when you buy, and it's just the saying if you become a good buyer, you have a better chance to succeed. If you're a bad buyer, don't even try. Go away. There's people out there that's going to eat you alive. Now, selling is its own technique, but I'm going to tell you something. Selling an iPhone, how hard is it? If you have an unlocked iPhone 8 Plus, how many other iPhone 8 Pluses are unlocked? And on the online, all they got to do is go through. If you're selling on eBay, I'll take that one. That one got a better rating. I'm going to take that one. Now, local is different because you're selling yourself. You want to sell. What do you offer that no one else offers? And it could be, I offer delivery service. If that's your thing, go for it, man. Do it. Rock it out. It could be, I offer to turn this on as a prepaid service if you just want to do it for a prepaid. That's another little trick. Oh my God, I cannot believe I have not seen anyone say this for local. I have taken and put into my phones and said, hey guys, I'll turn this on in Boost Mobile or Straight Talk or this one and give you a free month service with my phone if you buy it. I already got figured in the price. This would be a good one to do it too, huh? And I got the card sitting right over here in the Sims. It's ready to go. You guys got to start thinking outside the box. There's this box. You only can grow so much inside that box. That's it. There's people like the people that have these flipping phone courses. They're thinking outside the box. Flipping a phone for $100 profit here and there, spending $500 on a phone or $400 on a phone to make $100 does not work for me. But it might work for you. So you guys got to think that it might work for that phone flipping course person. It might work for them. It doesn't work for me. When I spend out $400 or $500, I'm expecting to minimum make $400 or $500, and that's what I've been doing this whole time. And you guys are gonna be like, you don't. I picked up one phone today. One phone. I was not looking for phones today. This lady just called me. She called me to sell it to me. I picked up one phone. I got more stuff coming to me tomorrow, but Thursdays and Fridays my shutdown day. I go garage sailing. Now, some people are like, you waste your time garage sailing. I get to go out spend time with my wife. I get to go buy stuff. I did buy other stuff. Oh, I did get this too. I got a Pokemon game. It has what is this? On Conquest. It goes for like $20. Pick that up. I bought these at the church sale. I got to clean them up. I got a bigger one out in my kitchen right now. I got to clean these up, but this one's missed 2 drawers. The other one's not missing any drawers. But being in the phone repair and computer repair, almost fell off the shelf. Phone repair and stuff, you need stuff like that. You put screws in it. I'll take apart iPhones. These are iPhone 6 screws. And go from there. I've taken apart iPhone 6 screws. I don't even map them out anymore. I know what screw goes where. It's weird. I'm sure you'll get to that point too. Oh, do I got a white screen here? I don't know where I got that white screen. Whatever. So what I want to tell you guys is don't get fixated on one little saying. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. It doesn't have to work for you. The whole key is for you to make money. If you're happy with making a 10% margin, go with it. If you're happy making a 30% margin, go with it. If you need to make an 80% margin, go with it. All right? And another thing that really bothered me was the person said, and I take things personal, I shouldn't, said, how are you supposed to pay your bills with a phone if you have stock? You shouldn't be paying your bills with your profits anyway. You should be paying yourself a wage. If you want to be a true business, you should be paying yourself a wage, and you get that wage every week. Because if you're not selling enough to pay yourself a wage, you shouldn't be in business anyway. Now, that wage might be $50 a week. But if you're only making $50 a week, you shouldn't be doing it full time. See my point? You might be going, hey, I'm going to flip on the side part-time. Pay yourself a wage, guys. And invest everything back in that business. Okay? Keep that job, invest everything, pay yourself a wage. So if you want $50 a week to go watch movies and go to dinner with your girl or your man, go for it. Pay yourself $50 a week. Pay yourself something so it's rewarding. Okay? And then once you're making $5,000 profit a month, $6,000 profit a month, $8,000 profit a month, pay yourself $22,000. Pay yourself $500 a week, but then take the rest and reinvest it. Don't stick at that $2,000, $1,000 wall. I hear the $1,000 wall. It's like, I got $1,000 to buy phones. I buy phones with it, flip it. I take the profit, pay bills. I still only got $1,000. You'll never grow unless you hit like that mega deal. Like, oh my God, I got so many phones. I'm going to turn this into $6,000. Awesome. You got to grow. So you got to be determined to pay yourself a wage, but always have more money to reinvest into more stuff. So if you have $1,000 to invest this month, try to up that to $1,200, $1,400. Now, what I would do is I'd pay myself the smaller end of wage. Like I would pay myself $50 a week, $200 a week, and $50 a week, $200 a month. I'm sorry, and reinvest everything back in my business. But it's really important to pay yourself a wage and to get more money to reinvest. Okay. If you don't have money to invest, you're not making money. If you're not buying, you're not making money. That's why buying is so important. If you're not buying, you have no shot. You're not flipping anything. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to be sitting on the ground, looking up, going, man, I wish I would took the risk. It is a risk. But without buying, you're not doing nothing. So that was 25 minutes of me rambling. I got to go, guys. I got to get this stuff going. I got stuff to repair and stuff, and tons of stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. Remember, keep the flip real and just have fun, because flipping is just that, fun.